Howdy, howdy. Getting back into Terraria today. Gonna try and redeem some honor that I lost in my many failures last time. But I did a little grinding, actually did a little bit of research. First time I've done that for this game. Probably should have done it sooner. But I got an idea of some better gear to have acquired and more technique for fighting this boss. But today's the day I beat the first mechanical boss and actually make progress in hard mode. Or I don't, I just cry. But, you know, we'll see how that goes. And speaking of this degenerate we have in the chat, the homies are ready in the Discord, so I'm gonna go ahead and join them. Howdy, homies. Also, Noah, you're a criminal.
Your hair, it's a wild mane.
It's crazy. Listen, I do what I can. Sometimes it just gets away from me. Yeah, you know.
Let's go.
You're getting ready for your Gray cosplay. I'm getting ready for the Ajani cosplay.
Got it. Wait, I'm the cat boy. This is wrong.
Well, yeah. You know. It is what it is. All right, Bartholomew the Third. What do you have for me today? But yeah, so I did a little more off-screen grinding because I looked up some stuff.
Yeah, I saw that.
And the main things I found was I looked up more of the potions I should get. And so I've prepared a good number of potions.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I think there's one that I still wanted to create. I just forgot to make. No, okay. I made it. So yeah, I'm all good there. Got a lot of potions.
Are they necessary at this point in the game to beat the bosses?
Well, they might not be necessary, but I'm trash, so they're necessary for me. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Oh my god, it's big.
Yeah, the arena is a little bigger. I also added these guys, these little lights, which are, I think they're called Star in a Jar or something like that. But they give you better mana regeneration, and this is a Heart Lantern, gives you better health regen. And I put campfires. Oh, hey, Traveling Merchant. The other thing that took forever to grind was I went ahead and killed a bunch of the little plant guys in the jungle. Like, this is all worthless to me. Thanks.
So why is he there?
He spawns up here all the time, actually.
That's funny.
That's why I
Like
flew up here at the start.
Spawn in your house, and then the llama walks off the house and starts getting choked to death.
Yeah. But yeah, so I killed a bunch of those guys to get an Uzi.
Which card do you want me to use?
Oh my god, what?
Wait,
What?
Yeah.
That's in the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Oh my
from
God,
what I looked
follow
up, it's kind of somewhere. It's like one step down from the upgraded mini shark.
Mini shark, yeah. What are those things around you? What is that?
So that I had that last stream. I got titanium armor.
Oh yeah. Did you change your settings on the stream to a minimum of like 1080p?
I think I dropped it to 720.
Okay, because like I used to watch your streams when I was like driving in the car and I had bad internet. I would just watch it at 360p, but I couldn't do that on my way back from settings. I could only watch it at 1080.
I just learned that from StreamKeem. Did a new video about.
I saw it too.
So the fun fact about that is that until you are partner, you don't get to control. Essentially, when you're partner, you get priority when it comes to bandwidth on the servers.
Yeah.
So the idea is if you are streaming at a quiet time, let's say I'm streaming at like 2 in the morning.
Yeah, when nothing is happening.
When nothing is happening, there's no partner streamers, no big streamers, no nothing. Then you get all the suite of settings when you're watching my stream. You can watch them at 1080p, 720, 360, 40, whatever you want to watch at.
Yeah.
But if I'm streaming at peak times, when there's a lot of other big streamers, like literally I see like Pokimane is streaming, Lily Pichu is streaming, or Kibler is streaming, Ray is streaming, just like a bunch of big names streaming right now, then they will limit to whatever your highest is.
Yeah, it's kind of like first come, first serve on having items. Or not items,
No, I literally did the
options.
same thing. I literally just went down to 720p 60.
Yeah, because in the stream scenes video, they point out that 720 looks fine, and most people can run it. Whereas if you're at 1080, you might obviously it's gonna look a little better, But if someone has a bad internet connection, they just flat out can't watch your content, which is bad.
Yeah. That was pretty much me.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
I wanted to watch the Terraria stream, I couldn't.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna start off today. Like, obviously, the goal is to do the twins.
Yeah.
But
Did you try to fight them again last stream too? Did it not go
I
well?
have fought them, I think, like 5 or 6 times,
It happened a lot.
and none of them have worked.
Better or worse than the B boss?
Better than my first time fighting the B boss.
Hmm.
Although while I was grinding, I ended up accidentally fighting the B boss 2 more times because while I was exploring the jungle to get the Uzi, I just ran across the random things, and the B boss isn't that hard anymore.
Yeah. Oh, so wait, does your platinum armor make like those things that attack for you?
So yeah, when I like successfully attack an opponent, I spawn these and they deal damage and protect me.
That's cool.
But they get like used up as I hit someone. Yeah, they're nice. They affect damage. I got this item as a random drop, like an infinite flaming throwing knife, which is cool. It doesn't use mana. It's a melee weapon.
Wait, that actually seems insane.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It does decent damage. But yeah, let's go. I was gonna start off by trying to fight the Slime Queen because I think the Slime Queen is supposed to be a kind of easy hard mode boss.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not gonna use any potions or anything. I might get a food item to get just a small buff.
Yeah.
I don't think I have anything in my inventory for that. No. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go grab one of my like medium stat bonus foods.
Has the corruption reached the complete other side of the trench?
Yeah, the hollow over on the right side is at the trench, and oh, is the bot dead?
Seems like it at the moment.
I think the bot's been having trouble recently.
Oh, the
I
corruption's-
think.
Yeah, the corruption has gotten here, but the pit is working. It's not crossing over, so so my house should be safe.
It's either the pit or it's the sunflower. We'll just say it's the sunflower.
It's not the sunflower. The sunflower is keeping those 2 blocks safe.
What I've gotten to work for me to keep Streambot alive is in Streamlabs OBS, have the chat panel open. And
I've
then make
got
sure
the
you
chat
have-
panel open.
and the Streamlabs window open. That's what saves it for me most of the time.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and try and turn it off and on.
Power
Cloudbot, are you alive? I think I might have. It might be alive now. We can hope.
Give us a song if you are here, Cloudbot.
Reach out to us.
Yep, he's still alive.
Yeah, boy.
Peter as always.
Your Cloudbot is ruthless.
Dude, you
Yeah,
got a
dude, I don't know. I
34
mean, hey,
out of 35.
fucking your Cloudbot Eric did something to me last stream. So
it's been biding its time this whole time, waiting. For
I
you
mean,
to
I've actually
finally
been
get
having
gamble.
bad gambles like for a while, so I was not excited about the gamble all. And as it turns out, I should not have been. All right, let's try and fight this slime. Let's get our ass kicked. All right, well, you guys fuck off first.
You know, the fact that you can kill this unicorn semi-easily is a good sign of progress.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, fight me, slime.
It's one of
Slime?
those things where progress is so.
Kind of invisible until you fight something old. Oh, hello there.
Holy shit. She's pretty. I like the colors.
Yeah, it's a good looking enemy. Ouchie. Taking a little bit of damage here. Nothing too drastic. Do some magic.
Ooh, what is that? Is that a wand?
Yeah, it's a wand. It basically summons it's just a little like blade that stays for a second and damages anything that's in it for however long it's there.
That's cool.
Gun time.
Mini Uzi. In between my magical wand, I'm gonna use this Uzi.
Gun magic. speaking of calling funny things magic, are you keeping up with Mashal, Eric?
Yes.
Got that quadricep magic?
You gotta remember that I read so much fucking manga.
Dude, I know you, but there's some that I'm watching that you aren't keeping up with.
Oh, she flies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, like
after
One Punch Man would be one of them. And
One Punch has been really inconsistent with its updates though, which is hard. Like it's been mostly monthly, but sometimes it like misses chapters. Are you keeping up with Golden Kamuy?
Yes, I am.
Okay, you are.
I read that. I fell behind 2 chapters, but I literally just read them the other day.
Okay, nice. I know that you had like caught up a while ago and then didn't read for a bit. I just wasn't sure if you were still caught up. Man, it feels good to be able to beat a boss. You'll love to see it. I honestly, it's kind of funny. It's one of the things that makes the mechanical bosses harder is that they don't spawn ads, which you'd think would be easier, but the ads drop health when you kill them.
Yeah.
So you don't need as many health potions.
What's an ad?
Like additional enemies. So it this one, it spawned all the little slimes.
Yeah.
Like mechanical eye and stuff. It's just
Have you fought the other mechanical bosses?
For about 2 seconds each before they slaughtered me.
The Destroyer seems pretty like it's gonna be really hard to beat.
I think Skeletron is gonna be the hardest. Because at least the Destroyer has the thing of like it's same thing as normal Skeletron, but it has 4 arms instead of 2, and it shoots lasers.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll do it.
But I think that with this suite of items and potions, I should be able to do better. And it is nighttime. Do we just fucking roll straight into? Let me check what time it is. If it's like,
do it.
I don't know, man.
It's 2 bosses instead of 1 bosses, but you can probably do it.
Again, I like your idea of
You have time in the day. It's only 10.
What I did, Eric?
Of what you more so was focusing on one eye.
Yes.
Trying to do both.
I'm gonna try and
like a
kill
good
the green boy first.
Do your kunais go through enemies one time? Do they pass through enemies one time?
No, they bounce off. They can still deal damage. Funny enough.
Pretty ideal for this fight though, right? Because they can bounce off one eye onto the other since they're flying by each other.
Yeah, but I do want to only kill one eye at a time. Because of the fact that once they get to half health, they go to... What?
Is that you?
Oh yeah, I'm a werewolf.
When did that happen?
I actually got the item like a few streams ago and just didn't really pay attention to it. It's just an item that at night you turn into a werewolf. It basically just gives you like a stat buff to kind of all your stuff.
Okay.
He's finally become a furry.
Yeah.
He is.
I'm ascended. Okay, there's my suite of potions.
Hayden, as the mod, you gotta take all these Tyler 1 pictures off of the Discord whenever you get the chance.
What do you mean? They're perfect. Look at him.
God.
Play-Doh head.
Which pictures are these again?
Gaming and Ajax Gaming.
Pictures of Tyler 1's
Tyler 1 just like that.
skull.
Oh, guys, I'm afraid. I don't want to fuck it up again.
You're gonna, but that's fine. We love you anyways.
Oh, okay. Slurp, slurp, slurp.
Bro, my emote is still under review.
From Twitch?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. I just never thought that they have the resources to like.
So
review
yeah,
that.
no, every emote is manually checked until you're in good standings for I think 6 months.
Oh yeah.
And then you can just literally upload them.
And then people just report you at that point.
Yeah. But you have to get to that point.
Yeah, makes sense.
And I've been an affiliate for 2 days.
Also, guys, I have vamp because I'm in gamer mode.
Got it. No,
It's going well so far.
About
You haven't taken any damage.
Yeah, I watched a video, so I've got a little bit of idea of how to do this movement.
That's good.
And I've got, you know, a lot of items. The resources going into this are immense.
Does the big glowy thing protect you from anything, or is it just damage?
So I didn't actually know how it would work, but that's like the fire potion. So it's basically when it touches something, it lights on fire.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we got hard mode or double mode for this boy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Again, yeah. So his problem was he was doing this before, and he kept not doing
Oh, I'm in space. Going to space is bad. Don't go to space.
Wow, you were really fucking high up there.
Yeah, I'm tearing through my ammo, which is bad.
That thing drains your health so badly.
Yeah, the fire breath fucking hurts.
Yeah. Oh, but it's so low. Come on.
If you can just get down to the other eye, I think it would be super easy.
Yeah, it'll be a lot easier, and I can kind of take a moment and get all my health back and everything, because it won't be dealing much damage to me.
Yeah.
But it's just the
Ooh, okay, got him.
Okay, hell yeah.
Go.
Yep, hang out for a little bit, deal the damage to this guy, get my health back. I'd like to be full health without without a mana cooldown by the time I get him to half health, which I think is going to be quite doable. Lads, I think we've done it.
Is this the furthest you've come?
Oh, by far. Well, actually, no. I've had it down to about a quarter of the total boss health.
But there was 2 eyes.
But there was 2 eyes in second stage, and I was at like a quarter health, just running around trying to live.
Oh, you knocked it.
Yeah, right now I'm doing like, you know, 40% extra damage, have like 85 defense, so I'm stacked
HP.
as fuck right now.
Still has full mana. Has an Uzi.
We're just laying into each other. You know what? You die to magic. Yeah, you might not die to magic because I'm just bad. Yay!
He's not going into the form? Oh no, he just gets a laser eye?
He has a laser eye.
Yeah, so he starts out just shooting lasers, and then he just shoots more lasers. Also, just look at this nonsense right here.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There's so much going on.
Alright, how many other bosses can we fight? Well, you have 5 minutes of buff.
I don't know if I have any of the other boss items. I could try and fight the twins again. I've got 2 more summons for them.
Oh my god.
Pretty sure you can take them now. That seemed pretty convincing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, fuck it. Let's grind them.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
this is Icarus flying too close to the sun.
Hell yeah, it is, boy.
This is the confidence checkpoint.
Have confidence.
Checkpoint confidence.
Let's go.
There's not even enough time in the day. I can see the light of the sky.
No, but I'm a god. Hey, my one of my things ran out.
I like how that one just kind of like edges at you very slowly.
Yeah, he's like, I'm coming. Oh, I'm a coming. Oh, this is bad. This is a bad place to be. Oh, this is the worst thing that could have happened to me.
Let's go.
Please, God.
Revenge of the twins.
Revenge of the twins is very real right now. Okay, it's gun time. Oh, but my aim's bad. Okay, we're in the groove.
Did you craft the Uzi or did you find it?
So it's a I think like a 5% drop from the hard mode version of the like Venus flytrap monsters in the jungle.
Oh, okay.
So basically what I did is
I'm out of a Venus flytrap.
Oh, they left.
Yeah, they left.
they just dipped.
Yeah, so basically what I did is I got the battle potion, which makes it so that more enemies spawn. And then I just sat in the jungle and fought for like an hour.
Yeah, I couldn't think of why
we've done it.
Drink that except for to like grief your friends.
Yeah, I mean it's for grinding is the big reason. All right, so we got Soul of Sight. I don't really know what it's used for, but we've got it.
You could use it to make cool looking wings, I think.
Oh yeah.
I think so.
I mean, hey, some of the wings are actually better also. I need to buy a lot more.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that they actually have better uses. Do you have a lot of gold? You can buy those. There's some cool wings from the druid.
I think the wings I have right now are better than the druid ones.
Oh, you need some of the souls of different types to craft special keys.
Oh, can I make the jungle temple key yet?
Let me look.
Reloaded the Uzi. Although I am going to run to the jungle because I learned in my research that once you defeat the first mechanical boss, then life plants or heart plants start spawning in the jungle, and they work like life crystals, so you can increase your health even more.
Oh, cool. Wait, I thought you can only go up to I thought you are about to hit your cap, or you already hit
So
your
I'm
cap.
at the cap of I think I have extra because of one of the potions, but the cap is 400. But then you can get like gold hearts on top of that with the hard mode item. Yeah.
Okay.
It's cool. Alright, is there anything about a key in here?
Okay, it looks like you need to find molds. You cannot make molds. Buy
Ooh,
a
I
key
got
molds.
hallowed bars. Are they in my inventory? Am I blind? Ooh, I got hallowed bars. I can make new items with that.
So, you don't need key molds to advance in the game, but they help you, like, because they get you access to the best chests in the game.
In the temple. How do you get the key mold?
Okay, so you thought that grinding skulls was hard, wither skulls? You have to
Oh,
get
no.
1 out of 2,500 chance to drop each key mold for killing enemies in the respective biomes. And there's 5 key molds, but there's technically 4 because one of them is a crimson/corruption key mold.
Oh yeah. Makes sense. Oops.
Yeah, so there's one for the hollow, the jungle, or the frozen, and the corruption or crimson. So yeah, if you just keep on killing enemies until you kill 2,500,
Then theoretically you'll get one.
theoretically it'll average out to 1. Yeah.
Although it's statistics, so you could kill 8,000 and get 0.
You can kill 1 and get 1.
That's true, but I have already killed 1. What do you once you get the mold? What do you do, or is it just like you have to fill it with a certain item?
Once you get the mold, you have to have 3 types of souls: the soul of fright, the soul of might, and the soul of sight.
So you gotta beat all the mechanical bosses.
And then you also have to have the temple key.
How do you get a temple key? Because that's what I want. That's what I want most.
It's dropped by Plantera, so after you beat all the mechanical bosses, you can fight Plantera.
Pain.
Yeah.
I was hoping I'd get it before Plantera.
Nah. It'd be cool though. I haven't actually ever seen Plantera, so I'm excited.
I think it's like the like Venus flytrap monsters, except for it's like kind of like 4 of them is like legs around like a pod. I think.
Oh, interesting.
Like imagine this guy, but instead of a head, it's a foot.
Neat. I think.
I'm gonna wander around here for a little bit, see if I can find any of those health items, because that'd be cool to get some more health upgrades. And then I'll probably try and look up, or have you look up, how I make the summon for the destroyer, and that'll be probably the next after this one. It looks like no, it's just jungle spore.
You can also use souls to make a drill. That might be good. Drill.
I mean, unless there's like another. Oh, actually no, there is this like jungle material that I think I can't mine yet.
You can only make this mechanical drill after you've killed all 3 bosses, all their mecha bosses.
Does it need all the souls?
It just says that it cannot be crafted until after all 3 of the mecha bosses have been killed.
You're just not even allowed to think about it.
Yeah, it allows you to break any block in the game other than lizard bricks. I have no idea what a lizard brick
I'm
is.
assuming that lizard bricks are this thing that I can't break.
It might be that temple thing you found, yeah.
Well, no, I assume it's just this material. Because I can't break it. And it probably needs like a specific drill that is just for it or something.
Maybe.
Kind of like how the Oh wait, is that? No, it was a bomb.
Did you ever find out what that temple was? That like you were like, remember a long time ago you were like, is this a dungeon? And I was like, I don't think so.
Yeah, no, that's the temple that you get the key for fighting Plantera.
Oh, okay.
It's right here. Oh wait, no, that's not it. That's a beehive. But it's in the jungle.
It's somewhere close to you, yeah.
I'm sure I'll run into it while I'm looking through the jungle here. I don't know how rare the life things are. Probably pretty rare, because I think they get more and more spawn as you
Oh my god, you can make a cloud sword.
like a
could,
buster sword, or like a sword made of clouds.
Okay, so there is actually a cloud sword. No, there is a buster sword in the game, but also there's another sword that kind of is as big as the buster sword is. It's called True Knight's Edge. Do you remember that sword from a long time ago? Knight's Edge.
No.
It's the purple one that like you got from the corruption stuff.
Oh, also, yeah. Didn't you say there was a thing where I could like combine 3 special swords to make an extra special sword?
That was the pre-hard mode. That was the strongest sword you can get in pre-hard mode.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it's probably worthless now.
It might not be that good now.
Oh,
But
okay, pain.
but one of those swords that you need
Ow.
to make that pre-hard mode sword is called Knight's Edge. That's the corruption sword. You can make True Knight's Edge, which is like really good in hard mode apparently.
Ooh.
But that's something else you can use the Soul of Sight to do.
Okay. I mean, might just save. I'm not really big into I haven't done a lot of using swords. I feel like I'm not good enough at this movement. So
Oh,
if I'm
yeah.
gonna like fight a boss and I get that close, I just die.
I mean, it's Terraria. If you have choices between using an Uzi, a magical staff, or a sword, I feel like about like 70% of the player base is
Yeah.
gonna choose anything else.
Yeah, a sword's a little boring when you have an Uzi. Ooh, it's a mimic. Kill you, mimic. But it's not like a cool mimic, it's just a lame baby mimic. Still gave me 16 gold though, which I'm not
Use
going to
16
complain about.
gold.
It's pretty decent. Alright, I may give up on trying to find this stuff. For now.
You could also make some really strong looking armor. Oh my god, it requires so much armor to craft it. It's
Oh,
called
do you
Titan.
need to like combine? Oh wait, I found that I don't have any inventory though.
Oh, you found a
Life fruit. See, more health.
Oh. Forever or just?
Yeah, forever.
It just says get alive. Achievement complete. Get alive.
Yeah, it's a permanent increase, just like the life crystals. It's just the hard mode version of the life crystals.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. You love to see it.
So yeah, you can make Titan mail armor, but it requires 4 different types of armors to craft one piece of the armor.
Ooh. I mean, is it just
And
like
they're all
combine the
expensive.
leggings from 4 previous sets, or like?
Yeah, basically. You have to have a hollow, a cobalt, a mithril, and an adamantine or titanium of each.
The
And
only thing I'm
everything-
missing is the hollow. I have all the other sets.
You might be able to make this though.
Well,
you-
I don't know how to get the hollow armor.
Oh, the hollow armor actually looks really cool.
Well, the appearance doesn't matter, because I'm gonna keep wearing my wedding dress monster face cosmetics. So
Yeah. Oh, Billy would like the hollowed armor. It's like, it's gold. It's got golden trim, and it looks like, I don't know. It looks like very regal.
just say how you get it.
Mm-mm.
Well,
I don't know how you get it.
I don't think there's like a hollow ore.
Oh, there's a hollowed bar.
There
There's
is?
a hollowed bar. Yeah.
Am I an idiot?
That out.
Well, we're at the hollow, so let's go take a look.
No, you just craft it like anything else out of hollowed ores.
Yeah, but I don't know what the
The
hollowed ore is. Is it the
it's,
pearl stone?
It's kind of brown. It kind of looks like meteor ore.
Huh. Should have emptied my inventory before coming down here. Got so much garbage.
Dude, the hollow is a trip. Look at these colors.
Yeah, the hollow is challenging. But I don't fear it anymore. I've beaten a mechanical boss. I'm too powerful. I fear nothing. Ow. There's a bat. Alright, that's just lead. That's cobalt. No, if you're lying to me, I'm gonna be miffed.
Oh.
Tin. I assume it's in the underground hollow.
Okay. You can't mine it.
All right, cool.
But you probably have some already. It's dropped by the mecha bosses.
Oh, I do have some.
Yep.
I didn't know it was actually called hollowed ore. I thought it was just the ore from the hollow. All right, well, now that stupidity's out of the way, let's go ahead and head back here. The traveling merchant still here? He is. Got anything better for me this time? Actually, my gun's better. If I didn't have my gun yet, that'd be cool.
What is that water thing on the left?
It's a paint sprayer. I don't think I need that.
But then how are you gonna paint the whole thing green?
Because I can get a paintbrush. I'll just do it by hand.
Oh my god.
Do it the old-fashioned way, Noah. We don't take shortcuts here. How much? Okay. Oh, it only gave me 5 extra health for the life crystal. What am I doing? I need to clean out my inventory is what I'm doing. I guess let's keep the hollow door there. All right, you know, hey, do we want to see if I can make that that armor?
Yeah, hollowed armor. Let's see.
I probably don't have enough.
You need
or
24 to make the main part. You need 12 to make the helmet and 18 for the greave.
I could make the greaves only.
Yeah.
Feels bad. But hey, I could just try fighting the twins again.
Honestly, just grind it.
But I don't have the full set of potions again. I could try it without the potions and just my better gear.
You beat them the first time without taking any damage. You might take like, you might lose half your life if you fight them.
Yeah, I might use the damage potion again, just the general damage potion.
Yeah,
I feel like that's gonna still be quite helpful. I think I've got my ammo in here.
Holy shit. So I'm going over my, and now that I'm an affiliate, I can look at channel statistics to see how revenue has been coming in.
Yeah.
And funny things, for the ads that I played on my channel, pre-rolls, the ones I played manually, I have made 4 cents.
Nice, nice. Breaking it in.
And I assume it's going to be about that.
Yeah.
Because I'm not getting a lot of impressions for advertisers. The other thing is that the bits cheering thing is actually way more than I thought it would be. So like the only cheering I got was I got 2 cheers actually. I got someone I think cheering like 20 bits or like 10 bits and Billy cheering 100, so we get like the message to play through text to speech. And 100 bits costs $1.40, and let's say it was also plus the 20, so that would be a little bit more than that. I made $1.10 off that, so it must be something like 80% of like what bits cost the person to buy go towards the streamer. Cool. Which is way, I thought it would be like super scam.
Yeah. No, you definitely expect it to be much worse.
I guess when it's competing with direct donations, which if you send me $5, I get $5. I guess when it's competing with that, you can't like.
Yeah, Twitch, if they want to get a cut at all, they have to make it pretty favorable for the streamer. Yeah. Otherwise, people just go, I'll just set up donations. Yeah. That's fair.
But it's not, I just always thought it'd be super scammy.
I mean, yeah, you don't like trust a corporation to do cool things. That's not usually their MO.
You ever watch Disguised Toast's breakdown of revenue?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
Stream Scheme did a similar thing, like his first month of streaming, like what he made, yada yada.
Yeah, I usually hear streamers point to Disguised Toast because he's one of the few, like, he's made one of the few videos that is very transparent about, like, how much money they actually make from everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally worth looking at if you're thinking about, like, continuing this as, like, a hobby.
It's definitely, like, in my idea, this is a hobby and not a career.
Yeah.
I know.
And why those two things are different is that as a career, I would have to try and figure out how to make this net positive. As opposed to a hobby, you're completely happy staying net negative.
Yeah.
I don't pay for my Magic cards expecting to get a financial
Yeah.
return out of it.
You're just having fun.
I wouldn't paint Warhammer things like, dude, this is gonna make me so much money when
I'm
I
gonna
win these
rake it
Warhammer
in.
tournaments.
Yeah, but like if the opportunity opened up, would you take it?
I mean, like, yeah. So if you're saying a future where I somehow, let's say, Ninja randomly thinks, you know, I'm gonna raid this Fantasy Strike deeper, and I suddenly get 10,000 views, you know, thousands of subs, and I'm like, wait, can I?
Or like
take
even
this?
like let's just say you had like 500 average viewers and you had Patreons.
Yeah. So it's definitely something. I think it would. I think even then, in that case, I would still have a job because
Should be safe.
Not even just to be safe. I think that as a general thing, I much prefer having those outward life experiences. I think even though I really enjoy streaming and I really love it, I think if it wasn't for the fact that I was in a pandemic, I wouldn't have started streaming because I think I am at least somewhat extroverted and I do want to be out there doing other things. And so I would at a certain point be like, okay, maybe I scale back what my other job is. So like, hey, I can't work these hours anymore. I have to, essentially be part-time. I think that would be a much more likely possibility in the future if somehow I luck into something bigger.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And it is unfortunate that it's mostly luck to a certain extent.
Like, the idea is that you can do things. I mean, that's the whole idea behind luck in, like, let's say sports, is that there are many lucky things that happen in competitive games, sports, whatever, but a big part of it is how much you practiced to take advantage of the situation. So in streaming, it would be whether people decide, like, hey, I'm going to click on this person. It's complete random luck. Like, there are little tiny itty-bitty things like, oh, I'm putting my camera in the far right corner so it's not getting covered up by, what's it called? Or I'm putting good titles to make it more enticing to people to want to click it.
But people still gotta click it, and...
But the chance, it is still random whether they click it or not. The thing that I can do is, once they have clicked that random chance, how likely are they to stay? And how I can do that is, am I making quote-unquote good content?
Yeah.
Obviously that being a whole other thing of like, well, what is good content? How can you measure good content?
Yeah, it's,
that's the only thing I can do.
You gotta just do your thing and hope.
I mean, honest to God, I'm just happy where I am.
Also, howdy, Ben.
Hey.
Welcome to the party.
Favorite lesser-known anime?
So yeah, for me, the big one for me is Titan AE. It's it's in that early 2000s, late 90s, 2D animated movies. But I feel like very few people remember and are fond of Titan AE.
Not animated.
Yeah, no, anime. It's like your Disney and DreamWorks and stuff.
I have a lot of fondness for Naja Conquers the Dragon King.
The Kuroko basketball movie.
But I was thinking more classic, the early 2000s and stuff.
No, yeah, Naja Conquers the Dragon King is a 1979 Chinese animated movie that tells the story of Naja and, spoilers, he conquers the Dragon King.
What?
It's kind of fucking lit. Like,
story.
That sounds fun.
It's really interesting to just see a Chinese styled animation before sort of Western and Japanese styles became more ubiquitous.
That's cool.
I did a project on it once in school.
Hey, Bureau!
Homie in chat.
It's doing good. I got my first shot of the vaccine today.
Oh yeah, how do you feel? I'm surprised you're streaming.
I mean, I feel it's the first shot really doesn't have that many side effects.
First one's not so bad.
Yeah.
Some people get a bit woozy from it.
No, I mean, like, my arm's a little sore. Earlier, sitting here getting some of the stream stuff set up, my cat was sitting next to me doing headbutts right into where I got the injection. I was like, all right, calm down. Calm down with that for a moment. No. Oh, wait, never mind. I answered my own question for myself.
I couldn't raise my arm up like above like shoulder height after I got the injection.
Oh, really? Yeah, no, mine's just like, it's like if someone kind of walked up and just punched me in the shoulder. Be like, ow. Like, there's a tiny bruise, but...
You got it this morning, right? So if you wait until the end of the day, it might be worse.
Yeah, it might be. It has gotten a little worse, but, you know, it's been like 5 hours since I got it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I was pretty folded by this point when Hayden got it.
Alright, I can make the hollow
Doctor,
mask.
you heard that too.
Yeah, there's 4 different types. But there, if you're gonna use this for something else later, it doesn't matter which one you pick.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the max defense one. I've heard that, like, the first shot isn't too bad, but, like, everyone I've talked to who said that, they, like, got their ass kicked by, the second shot.
Yeah, the second one really folds you.
Also, wait, no, did I just do the wrong thing, or do I need the hollowed armor?
You need the whole set.
Oh, you need the whole set at once to craft?
Oh, no, not at once, actually. If you just wanted to make the mask right now, you could do that. So there's 3
Okay.
options. You could either make a dragon mask, a spectral mask, or
Shit,
a,
do I need a different crafting table? Because I ain't seeing it.
No, it's all at Mithril. Okay, so you also... Okay, so you have an adamantine, right?
Yeah, I've got my titanium element. Oh, it's titanium matte. Do they all need to be the same type?
You need hollowed, cobalt, mithril, and adamantine. Adamantite.
But for the hollowed and titanium, I have the titanium mask and hollowed mask. Do they need to be the helmet? Or do I need to make cobalt and mithril masks?
I don't see titanium on this list. Oh, never mind. It's because it's replaceable.
Yeah, it's the other type.
Yeah, so now you need Souls of Blight.
Oh, I'm missing the Souls of Light. There we go.
Use Blight. Okay, which one do you want to make? You have 3 choices.
That's the sight.
I think they require different things depending on which one you want to go for.
Do they?
So the Dragon Mask, you need Soul of Blight. The Spectral Headgear, you also need Soul of Blight. Okay, maybe it's the same. Yeah, you just need Blight, actually.
Oh, okay, so I can't do any of the Soul Sight.
If you wanted to look at Titan and see what Titan has to offer... No, that one is also Blight. Okay, so the Headgears only require Blights. The body and the legs require Sight and Blight, in addition to...
I see.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, Biro, when are you getting your second shot? I'm set for the 13th next month.
I think I'm
Yeah,
the
you too, Hayden.
15th or something next month.
Oh, yeah, isn't Moderna only like
18th.
a 2-week turnaround or something?
No, it's 4 weeks.
Yeah,
4 weeks.
All right,
Oh,
I think Fightster is 3 weeks with her.
Yeah.
There you go.
So I'm in for the long haul, but you know, that's how it be. I'm gonna look up how I make the
Moderna one like more than a month ago, it feels like at this point. I'm sure it was a month ago, it just feels longer.
I'm excited though.
To answer your movie question for me,
Oh yeah?
Pokemon movie 13, Gene no Hasha Zoroark.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh. You have to fight Okram. It's a boss to get the Blight.
Ooh, okay. Interesting.
Hell yeah, Beer's part of Pfizer
He
gang.
looks
Ooh,
pissed
Pfizer
off,
gang?
by the way.
Pfizer
Let's
gang.
go.
Not welcome in this
Gang.
Moderna chat.
Let's go. You and me, man.
Are you a Moderna boy?
I'm a Moderna boy.
Nice.
Here. Okay, so you have to fight this boss, and he looks like the most disgusting boss in this game so far.
Oh yeah? How do I fight him? Do I need to go like make an item, or is he?
Oh,
Spawn
he's
somewhere.
one of the final hard mode bosses. I don't think you can fight him.
Ah, I'll wait on that one.
Yeah.
Do I have any
This dude
Souls
looks-
of Night? I have to go farm. I've got enough for 1. I can fight the what's his face once. Where's my lead? Am I out of lead? I'm gonna grab the rotten chunks while I'm up here. How many rotten chunks do I need?
I
6 rotten
just now
chunks.
learned you can change like the color on Twitter.
On Twitter?
Yeah.
Oh, you could actually fight him right now. Do you want to? You want to lose?
I don't want to.
You need 2 mechanical eyes, which I think you had 1 of. You might have used both.
I've used all 3 of them now.
You need 2 mechanical eyes, you need a mechanical skull, adamantite bar, and a couple souls, and then you can make a suspicious looking skull.
And then get folded.
And then get
Sus?
folded.
Sus? We're gonna sus?
Yeah,
Sus in
bro,
chat?
that's just like Among Us.
That's just like a Monka S.
Among
LMAO?
But have you guys seen that clip of fucking, people were watching,
That's just where I'll just wait.
the new, like, people are mad about anime, and then she said sus, and it blew up.
That's so stupid.
Wait, hold up.
Did you see that video with that girl who a long time ago on Twitch who was talking about why people should give her money?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
was
a
fucking-
classic.
Ah! My bones! Shot!
Here,
Cool.
here.
Ask for permission.
How do I do it? Is it admit at Catboy?
Exclamation point permit at Catboy.
Exclamation point permit.
I feel like there's not too much to say about it, but y'all have any thoughts about Jeff Kaplan leaving Overwatch?
Yeah, sad to see the Papa
I
go.
feel like he's been like more in the back as of late, anyways. So it's not like the worst thing.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it won't affect us much. Among Us really went full circle in likability during the pandemic. It had quite a turnaround.
But here's the thing, though. Like, I'm sure if I played Among Us, I would still be popping the fuck off right now.
I mean, it has the problem of it was
they have to do
popular,
that.
so obviously the community is going to be trash. Like that's just how it goes.
Sure.
Is the new
Like, I still want to do like a viewer Among Us, like in just like the Discord call.
I mean, that's not like Fortnite. There's nothing wrong with Fortnite, but it's just is a whole thing. So obviously everyone has opinions about it, and there's just nothing you can really do about that, unfortunately. I hope I can fight this boss without all the potions, because I don't want to go fishing again.
Which boss?
I'm gonna try and fight the destroyer.
Oh shit! Good luck. Do you have a thing?
Yeah, I made this up. I mean, it doesn't take much. It's just like the souls you get from fighting anything in the corruption, rotten chunks, and lead. So it takes nothing to make. All right, it's sleepy time.
Gamer
I'm gonna have some Dr. P.
coming in hot.
Amy coming in hot.
Today. Yeah, she got me Taco Baco.
Nice.
What I do with my Ember? Oh god. That was actually my favorite thing about when Among Us was like peak hype, is that there was someone made a, as they do on Reddit, like a porn Among Us subreddit. Yeah, like we talked about
Amy's
this,
like, what in the background?
and it was a whole thing. And then my favorite 2 posts were yes, it was one person saying, because someone
It's
posted
cursed,
a
man.
screenshot to Tumblr being like, one person being like, I think there might be too much gay Among Us porn art here. And the post right below it was, there isn't enough gay Among Us porn here.
I demand pictures of Spider-Man.
It was literally that.
Oh, that's the worst thing ever.
Do you think God stays in heaven because he fears what he has created?
What sound was that?
That's a great
Put a
question.
straw in my cup.
Sometimes the straw just be hitting different, man.
Well, it's because of one of those weird paper straws.
Well, Eric, you gotta do it for the turtles.
True.
You can't be killing turtles out here.
Right.
Next stream, I'm gonna eat some straws so the turtles don't have to.
Subscriber goal.
Oh,
Eat straws.
oh, also I forgot I gotta reset my stream label.
True.
That's a fake streamer or follower.
Over here.
What am I doing? Clicking all the wrong buttons. Okay. Now it's real goal. I wish there was like an item I could craft in this game to like make it nighttime.
I mean, this the bed.
The bed, it makes it go like twice as fast, but
Yeah.
it still takes forever.
Yeah, you're right.
I'd rather it just happen. I mean, I could like, go mine or something while I'm waiting and make good use of my time, but instead we'll just keep judging Bureau for wanting Empreg Among Us art. Because that is criminal.
That what prompted you not stay for work?
Yes, that is
Oh my
legitimately what
God.
prompted
Yeah,
me
that's
to
what
say
started the
it.
conversation, is Bureau being a fucking degenerate.
Fucking DJ.
Alright guys,
Wait, when's Letterkenny getting into the season?
let's get our shit rocked.
What are you fighting this time? He's just more of the eyeballs.
Fighting the worm.
Yeah,
the
wormy boy.
worm. Do you remember the one that he just like laid
Oh,
out?
the one he
flat?
ruined immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the hard one.
Oh, I didn't
This
realize
is-
you can challenge it outside of the corruption.
Yeah, all the mechanical bosses are just at nighttime. It's the only requirement. Okay, I left some souls of sight up there.
For you to give me 2 seconds.
I don't know if I can.
Died?
No. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose a few of my my boys. Oh god, there's so many lasers. Yeah, that problem has been here since the beginning. I just never fixed it because even if they die, they just move back in.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get some good damage with this guy.
You need the water gun.
This is my hard mode version of the water gun, and it's actually doing some work.
Actually, it works great here, yeah. Does this guy split off too? I assume he does.
I don't think he does, because I've turned off some of his lights and he's still.
Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I don't see any HP
Oh.
on his body, like the last one.
Maybe he's gonna do something at half health, which I'm not excited for, but that's gonna be a bad time.
At half health, grows arms.
Oh, the Tinker is dead.
Rip. Oh, the cat has left. Did the cat die?
The cat doesn't die, it just leaves.
Yeah.
They don't want people to deal with the trauma of the cat dying.
Oh my
For
god.
now.
The mechanic was slain. It's just going through the center of your
Oh my god.
Listen, I didn't think everything
Genocide in
through
your
perfectly.
house.
Oh, it's under half health. Is this boy just gonna be an easy fight? I will say, actually, though, the first time I tried this before, getting actually decent armor and stuff, I did better than my first shot at the twins.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
going.
it was easy.
This is going dramatically better. You haven't taken any damage still.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
assume
look,
that's, because of your potion.
I still have the potion that does 10% damage reduction,
Yeah.
which that potion is huge.
Done already?
Oh, that's a yo-yo, not a magical item. God, so much noise in my ears. Oh, there goes some more,
Uh-oh.
there goes some more of my friends.
Oh, it's in your hat. I recommend you leave. I recommend you find a different place to battle.
Also, I pointed out with the twins that part of what made them hard is there was no ads to give you health potions. I've gotten a lot of health from these little guys. And a lot of mana, too. I've gotten way more DPS and health because of them existing. Because they do, next to no damage themselves. Yo, let's go! We've
Oh my
done it,
God.
boys.
Did it. It just cost him everybody that he knew and loved.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's,
The guide was slain.
I've won, but at what
should we go check on the house, guys?
Alright, sound off if you're alive.
You know what? This is more than I expected to be left. We actually
wow,
only
it's a lot of
lost,
them, yeah.
I think, we only lost 5 people.
Hmm.
Oh wait, no,
Okay.
6 because of the guide also. And the
Just
cat, so 7.
Only 7 people.
A small price to pay, truly,
One death is a tragedy. 7.
is the cost of doing business. But hey, I have Souls of Might now. I'm
Nice.
gonna look up what I can use them for.
I don't know.
Let's
Get
see.
strong or something.
I mean, I'm sure I think they're used for some wings. Oh wait! I know something they're used for. We must go to the ocean.
Soul of Stronk.
Soul of Stronk indeed. Yeah, no, the thing
Oh,
I
it's a
wanted to get them
pretty
for is the Mega Shark or whatever it's called. Needs Soul of Might.
What is the light disc?
Eric, are you prepared for me to have super shark gun?
Yes.
Explain.
Explain what?
It's a super shark gun.
Yeah, so in like pre-hard mode, like the best gun you can get is the mini shark, which is like a little Gatling gun that looks like a shark.
Yeah.
And then the hard mode version is the same thing but bigger. And instead of looking like a nurse shark, it looks like a great white, I think.
Have you killed sharks in your world? Because I don't think that they spawn super frequently.
No, I've never even attempted. So we're gonna go to the ocean. I don't have the ability to swim or breathe underwater. So I'm wildly unprepared for this adventure, but we'll go fight some sharks.
Let's go.
Preparation is for dorks. We die like unprepared idiots. And I'm bringing only 13 gold. I can lose 13 gold. No problem. You know what?
Werewolf idiots.
I think I should put. I also have a lot of hollow bars now, but I should put the magic mirror on my hotbar so if I'm drowning at the bottom of the ocean. That's a dolphin. I can't kill that.
You
Yeah.
should throw the Stark to get light downstairs. Oh, you have ballistics. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, a chest. Oh, I think I already got that chest. Ah, shark! Kill a shark with an Uzi.
Underwater.
Oh.
Gun him down.
Can I? I can't fly all the way up. Oh god. Oh good lord. Air, please. All right. Do I by any chance? Oh, I have flippers in my inventory. I can swim now.
Oh my god, you've had those there since like day one.
Yeah. I kind of forgot they were there. They've just been
Actually,
stored in the
being
cosmetic
relevant.
slot. Ooh, lime kelp. Sure.
A shark.
The only problem is that since I'm in a small world, there's not actually that much ocean.
I wonder if the sharks just spawn off the screen and like swim in from the right.
It's possible. There's jellyfish. I'm not gonna pick up the glow stick. I'll just let it be there. Come on, sharks, fight me. Guess I could go to the other ocean if I wanted. It'd take a while though. I don't know. There's really much benefit to it. There sure don't seem to be a lot of sharks happening here though. Oh wait, I checked this chest? I didn't. It's worthless. I've got an inner tube. Nice ability to float in water. That's kind of cool. I think I'm drowning. In fact, I was.
Right here.
If I just put that on, do I just like immediately float up to the top? I do. That's funny.
I just realized that I joined to listen to you talk about what you're doing in the game, but I didn't actually like join the stream. Like,
Yeah, you
like,
just, it's a
watch.
mystery.
Just
Well, Amy, we fought an eyeball and another eyeball, did that again, and then we fought a worm.
wow, freak.
That's what. That one stopped me in my tracks. Gonna say something else, and then you just hit me with the clean freak.
Well, the way I think about it is that you know how a cat like responds to something they don't like is just like smack it,
Yeah.
and that's like their only line of defense. And whenever Amy just hears something she doesn't like, she just goes freak.
You know, valid. Can't argue really. Man, two sharks spawned immediately. Now there's nothing.
Just like one shot Amy.
I might go to the other ocean. I'm doing it. This ocean sucks. I'm gonna find a new ocean. Eric, explain to me why the ocean sucks. Why isn't the ocean living up to my expectations?
Have you like seen sea slugs?
Now they live up to my expectation,
Yeah, well, I'll say they fucking rule.
but there's no sea slugs in this ocean.
True. I guess that's why it's not living up to your expectations.
Yeah,
I guess the answer is to find some sea slugs.
I don't think there are any sea slugs in this game. I'm gonna be honest.
Rejoice instead of on the lights.
Fuck yes, I would.
God, the ocean's so far away. You know what? I don't need to run back to the house, though. I can start from here, at least. Yeah, I'm just going to the other one because I'm wondering if, like, if you're close, it won't spawn more or something. So I'm just going to go over here and kind of bounce back and forth. If Noah wants to be a real G and check how many fins I need. I mean, I think that Terraria did just get, like, workshop support. So the tools are there. The slug mode could be engaged. Hey, the cat's back, guys. Oh, and this cat's named Caramel, so really it was worth losing the last one because that's a better name.
I really am curious though to do at some point a Rivals of Aether stream where we do like the workshop.
Is that the Rivals of Aether the one where like you can fucking play as like hang kill?
Yeah, that's the
Yes.
idea. That there's
Okay.
just incredibly like diverse workshop stuff.
That does look
Yeah.
very fun.
How does
Did
it
you guys
play?
hear-
Like, is it?
Again, it's a Smash-like platformer.
Yeah.
But the big thing being that you can't shield and you can't grab ledges.
Oh,
Those are the
interesting.
two big things. And the way they work around that is that every character, I worship you so good here. Instead of shielding, you parry. In that, if you parry at the right timing, you get to just beat the shit out of them because it like completely freezes them for a moment.
Oh, that's cool.
You get to hit them with whatever you want. And instead of ledge hogging, every character can wall jump very effectively. So they had their like.
Oh, I'm bad at that in Smash.
Yeah.
You're talking about Rushdown Revolt or something different?
No, I'm talking about Rivals of Aether.
Oh yeah. I have money now.
Oh, hey, I got a trident. It's
I
a
think
free hard
Rivals
mode
still
item,
has
so it's
kind of
trash.
beaten, net code, so it's like it's not something we should really do unless we can get like people here. But
Does it?
we're all
It
getting
doesn't have
vaccinated. No, it doesn't.
We're all getting vaccinated. We can. The homies can.
The homies will be able
We can
to
reconvene.
congregate again.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I killed the crab. Shrimp po' boy.
And that's the whole
It's
idea. of,
food.
Okay, with like having no on the stream.
Eat it.
Even though we were wearing masks, we were vaccinated at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, you want to be double safe.
Yeah.
What with the variants and stuff being possibilities. Oh, I think
Did you
every
guys see
variant
the
that showed
news
up so
by the way
far
about,
is still
The
covered.
George Floyd case.
Yeah. So he
They
was
just had to
what's
go
it called? Convicted on all accounts.
Yeah, they got him pretty good. Did they say
yeah.
how long
Fuck that bitch.
he's going to the prisons for?
No, not yet. So, the judge has the ability, apparently I was reading, to, by default, the jury gets to decide the sentence, but the judge can waive that to decide the sentence himself.
Yeah.
So, it's going to be up to 6 weeks before he reveals the sentence, but it's up to 40 years for the first charge, up to 25 years for the second charge, and up to 10 years for the
Yeah, I'm
third
like,
charge.
he's going away for decades at least. We can hope just forever.
Yeah.
We can hope he gets just, you know, max time.
Yeah.
Did kill a guy.
Mhm.
Not great.
No, it's crazy though. My dad, every time something like this happens, and it happens more than it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Every time something like this happens, my dad works in LA, and they sent him home early, so he came home just right now early, because before they hear what
Essentially that in
going to be,
case
they sent
what's it
everybody
called?
home
Shit's
in
gonna
case
pop off because it's
it's
LA.
controversial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, LA also just built different.
Yeah.
On the basis of the idea that they will riot when their sports team loses or if their sports team wins.
That's just sports though. Sports fans just like to riot.
That's everywhere.
Yeah, you're right.
Doesn't that happen in SF?
Yeah.
SF way less.
Oakland
Like,
definitely
we
though.
obviously SF popped off when we were in like that 2-year span where the Warriors were like fucking unbeatable.
Yeah.
Mm. People do get crazy about the Lakers and Dodgers though.
Yeah. I mean, LA just in general has negative chill about anything. Not to
guide
roast
for
your
the right.
hometown, but
A new guide. Let's go.
my 48th guide. I've really churned through those guys.
I don't know why they keep on coming at this point. Like, you sacrifice the first.
It's
two
listen,
to
it's
hell.
their job. They gotta do it. It's out of their control.
Why does player look like that?
What? Do you have a problem with my appearance?
Hayden got
Do you have a problem with me?
the wedding dress.
Yeah, I'm gonna
and
check
that
out the
was very
inner tube
cool.
kind of clashes, but yeah, I have a wedding dress and my head
And the head is like a horrible, disgusting monster.
and my
head.
beautiful wings too.
And wings.
And at night, he looks like a werewolf.
Yeah, no, I'm just a furry.
Alright,
Just your classic furry.
okay.
Also, it looks like Washington D.C. might become its own state.
Oh yeah, it's been a long time coming.
Should be.
There's an
Before
article
fucking
that says
Cuba?
White House
Not
endorses
Cuba.
Why would
Washington
Cuba? No,
D.C.
Puerto
state.
Rico. honey, Puerto Rico.
Idiot.
Yeah, Cuba can come if they want.
The same.
I had the right enthusiasm, but just the wrong context.
He got the spirit.
Yeah, right?
Okay, well,
I
the
got
thing,
the
about,
right spirit.
the thing about Puerto Rico is I've heard that a lot of Puerto Ricans do not want to be a part of.
You know, they've voted multiple times. Like they've actually have voted and just decided not to.
I mean,
They
yeah,
don't,
but
they don't
there's
want
also
to pay
like
the
a
same tax rate that the United States has to the federal government. I think.
Yeah.
like no, I get that, but just like they're also still essentially like a commonwealth at this point.
Oh, I
So
know. Yeah, you're not
the
wrong.
way is like they should also be independent or they should be a state. Like
Yeah.
we have them in an exact middle ground where we get full control over many things with them.
Yeah, but they don't get any representation or anything.
Yeah, but that I mean they like it how it is.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause, like
I don't
they have
know.
voted, so
I don't know if they've done a
like it
push
how
for
it
straight
is, but I
independence.
just don't think that they want. I think they would rather have independence than.
Yeah.
I think,
Also,
like, that's
them
what they
into
want.
them just saying, "Hey, we're going to become independent." Usually that causes a war. Sometimes it doesn't, a la Canada and whatnot.
and you
agree. I
know
think
less
Puerto
less so
Rico's
in modern
I feel like
times.
if they wanted to be independent, unless if Donald J. Trump is the president, I feel like that would probably go over well.
I'd say
Well,
Donald
the
J.
issue
Trump.
is that they'd have to have a referendum, and
Yeah.
there's a lot of logistics involved with having that, and a lot of people who are very opposed to that as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it's just very difficult to make happen.
it's a whole thing basically. Is the core of it. I think
Anyway, Washington D.C.
I'm suffering
Get
from
into
overfishing.
What is the fishing first?
I think I've caused an ecological disaster. There's no more sharks. Eric, I'm sorry.
There's no pork anything. There's no fish. There's no.
What are you throwing right now?
My
Tuna.
magical throwing knife. I'm gonna go to the other beach again.
Kuna?
That's a
Which-
really
It is my superior shadow flame
Holy
knife.
Shit.
But we do have a state flag for if we get to 51 states. Like we have them pre-planned for like the next 3 states, effectively.
Yeah, just in
I
case.
think we have more than that. Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be hilarious.
If you
Everybody
give me
in the country's
permission,
gonna
we
have
have
to update it.
Oh yeah, here, let me just be a fish where I'm not gonna get killed.
Yeah, what if we
Uh,
add 2 states so that way it's an even number still?
Maybe we can like make Washington D.C. a state, like delete Florida.
Oh
that's
yeah,
good.
I'm all for that.
True.
I think Florida's okay with that.
No,
Like-
wait, no, I've got it. The North and
let's check
South
this out.
Dakotas merged into Great Dakota.
Greater
If you
Grand
Google
Dakota.
51st state
Why does
flag,
it have
though,
to be Great Dakota? Why can't it just be Dakota?
there's a lot of really bad 51st state
Because
flags.
it's not a good enough name.
I mean, it's just do the same thing but make the grid different. Like it's not that hard. You don't need to get fancy with it. Although I did see some people saying that I think it's if you make DC and Puerto Rico both states, then we're an indivisible number. So it's one nation, indivisible, which is fun.
Indivisible? Like, you mean indivisible?
It can't be divided.
Yeah, like a prime number.
Is the word.
And there have been a lot of people who have thought to like split up California into distinct
No, that's bad. That's bad
That's
times.
a bad idea.
That's the people who don't like.
Trash, yeah.
That's the people who don't like the fact that Californians are progressive and have a lot of votes in the House.
But I mean, like, I mean, that just depends on how you want to gerrymander the state, essentially. Like, you could make
Yeah.
like 5 states that are all blue as well, and just make like a mega powerhouse.
Yeah,
of
right. You could
Democratic
get
powers.
you could get like potentially up to 10 extra Senate votes, which would be lit.
That's true.
Again, it just would be where you
But
draw
like the
state
people
lines.
who want California to be split up into different states are not the people who want it to be 6 other
Yeah.
democratic states.
Yes.
Like the people who want
They want to
California
gerrymander
separate
California.
want more Republican states.
No, I've definitely seen a lot, not necessarily bipartisan, but definitely ones that are just like, you get like, at the very least, 3 new Democrat states, 2 new red, or a lot more like 4 Democrat, 1 red.
Okay, I've only seen people wanting to like, you know, like split it like 50-50. Basically just like down the middle at the Bay Area.
I think 50-50 would still legitimately be 2 Democratic. Like, obviously, I think Southern
I mean,
remember, you got, like, the
Northern
red
and
states,
Southern
like,
Cal
the
go red.
I really think the North California. If we made it North and South California,
NorCal and
North
SoCal
California
become
would
2
be red.
states. You think NorCal would be red?
I think North California would be red.
We gotta
because-
remember that.
No, it's everywhere except for the Bay Area. It's red. as
Yeah, but it's just
It is super
most
red,
of
but also
California
there
is in the Bay
this, like,
Area.
mix between, you have like the super red, like, not Richmond, but I'm forgetting
San
like
Diego.
Reading?
the red Redding's up there. But you also have just like where they're essentially like Washington and Oregon light up there, which are very blue as well.
Yeah.
Oh, not enough.
Yeah, no, it is NorCal is definitely skews red.
NorCal is it's very red, and also it's like Northern California.
Okay.
Also does.
I'm looking at a map right now. It's actually not really much different between north and south. It's actually basically everywhere that is touching the ocean is deep blue, and everywhere that is not touching the ocean
Yeah.
is red. So basically, the left half of California is
Okay,
all
so we
blue, and the
split
right
it
half.
vertically instead of horizontal.
Yes, it is split vertically.
That would be so gross.
That would be
California just becomes a sliver of the coast.
that would be disgusting.
Empathy and basic human respect.
Graphic design is my
why.
passion.
Because like driving through the Vine, I always just assumed that all of the territory between Los Angeles and like San Jose was like red, because they always have like Trump flags and weird
Yeah.
shit along the.
But there's like there's also like 2 people.
Yeah, it's like a lot of like.
It's all the
poor
farmers,
people who
yeah.
don't
Yeah.
feel represented by Democrats.
But I guess it's just because there's less of a populace.
Yeah, there's
for
like
the
7 people
violence.
between LA and San Jose.
I mean, during
Yeah.
the election, even in like deep blue Santa Cruz, we were still seeing Trump flags all over the place.
Oh yeah, I mean Santa Cruz is one of those weird cities where I feel like on the outside it seems very liberal, but there has to be something going on with people who live in Santa Cruz because they're also like super rich and they live in the like ugliest city in the world and they pay like millions of dollars to do it. So like
Santa Cruz is an enigma.
Damn.
We're really liberal, but we're also incredibly conservative in everything
Like-
else. So
Yeah,
like
it's
none of them
super
were
weird.
like they had this weird mask problem when everything started, right? Where
Yeah.
they weren't
That's
wearing
everywhere though, unfortunately.
Anti-vaxxer. The problem is with
We're also like super
Santa Cruz is
pro
really
homeless,
anti-science.
which is a very like liberal point. Like Santa Cruz is absolutely an enigma of making no
Yeah.
goddamn sense when it comes to politics. It is truly just Santa
Well,
Cruz.
because it's a mix of like a small metropolitan, like suburban area, and then mostly rural population. Because a lot of people, like a lot of Santa Cruz people, live out in the fucking boonies, as
True.
Ben knows.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, there's a lot of
And
people that
confirm.
just don't live in the city. It's. I think it's like this little area that we live in, like Capitola and Santa Cruz proper, like a really populated
It's
area.
a good area.
Densely populated area. That's where
Yeah.
it's liberal. But the minute you start branching out, that's where it's like, no.
I mean, that's basically just how it is everywhere. It's like the city is liberal and the not
Yeah,
city
I
is
mean,
conservative.
Texas.
Yeah.
Texas is like the prime example.
And
of
Texas
that.
is
It's
just
like,
fucking something else.
That is true, Bureau.
Yeah, it's basically if you're in a city, you're probably decent, and then the farther you get from a city, people get oof.
yeah, Oregon is special because it might as well. It's like, yeah, no, it's 100% like stupid, like red and racist, except for in like population metro areas. But it's also like every other town is a sundown town. They
Yeah,
still do that shit there.
it's a bit yikesy.
Like, you don't want to drive down. You don't want to drive.
I mean,
to,
was it Oregon that says like you couldn't like move into the state if you were black until like the like 1970s?
Probably, yeah.
Yes.
Oregon
Yes,
is
that is correct. Oregon
Yeah.
was whites
anti-black.
only.
If they're not, they do not like.
Like literally, you were not allowed to move in there if
Eee.
you weren't white for like literally until like 50 years ago or something.
And
I mean,
also, yeah, Bureau. So I
California
went
had
to
a problem,
college in Oregon,
for it.
and like it's really palpable. That, like, you know, when I was in the campus, like obviously college campus very very blue, and there was like a limited Republican presence, but for the most part it was, you know, very liberal place. Like the second you get outside, it's like, hold on.
It's like I want to go back to campus.
Like, it is like a dot in a sea of red.
Yeah, Oregon's wild. And
Okay,
that's why
it was
I'm
repealed in
really-
1926.
yeah,
Not
that's
that
the reason
recent.
NorCal is,
Dude,
like,
that's pretty damn recent.
that doesn't mean
That's
like,
less than 100 years, Eric.
Look,
I'm pretty sure in California within the last 60 or 80 years we had laws against Mexicans being on the beach or something.
Yeah, California's got its own set of issues. Like, we're not a perfect state by any means. And we have our own sundown towns here. It's just not like, you know.
cheer for the gringos came.
Okay, wait, what do you mean by sundown town?
If you're black, you get killed when the sun
If
goes
you're
down.
black, or really any race that's not white, you are getting killed.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the do not be out after sundown.
Yeah, it's
It's the idea
sundown,
behind, you know, like, you know,
that
deep
kind of-
south, you know, Ku Klux Klan
Gotcha.
kind of
Yeah.
thinking.
Honestly though, there's no
Let's just
cities
go.
that come, like I'm sure it exists in California, but there's no cities that come to mind immediately where I'm like, ooh, stay away from that one.
There's a couple, it's just they're not.
Yeah, they're in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, they're
middle of
probably
nowhere.
like,
It's
they're probably
you're-
closer to like our border with Arizona or something like that, right?
Yeah, and then up up in the middle
basically,
north.
The farther you get from the ocean, the redder things get.
Yeah. But clearly, the ocean is the key to being a good person.
Yeah, right. I'm
Glendale.
pretty sure it has to do with living in a big city. I
Glendale,
think when,
Glendale.
when you're
is.
forced to live around people, you realize how normal, how people are.
Yeah. It is valuable information to gain in your life that people are in fact people.
Not just some racist cities of California. It's like some sundown cities in California.
San Diego.
Sundown
I mean,
cities,
like-
yes.
I feel like San Diego's not that
Burbank,
bad.
I mean,
Culver,
San Diego's on the border with
Glendale,
Mexico. Can you imagine?
Hawthorne,
if they were
yeah.
like-
I didn't. Burbank.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the interesting thing is actually like the Hispanic population tends to skew to the right a lot.
I know.
You're
it's
not
because of
immune
I
the-
mean,
to
what,
propaganda.
Florida wasn't like most of the voting.
Cuba.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
I think a lot of
Again, you are not immune to propaganda.
a lot of Hispanic Latinos are brought up like with heavily religious upbringing.
Yeah, it's it's
so
the
Republican
religion
Party
and like
heavily
just
aligned
tradition and
with
stuff.
traditional values line up a lot.
I'm gonna look up how to make the
The white
big boy gun.
Another big thing that I saw a lot from being in San Diego was
Is it called the
kinda
Mega
like,
Shark?
you get in and you think like, oh,
You
was-
need a
I
legal
was
gun
the
for
good
its
one.
5 shark fins, 20 soul of might, and a mini shark.
I don't actually. I might not have enough soul mites. I might need to fight the thing again. Oh no, I got 35. I'm just shy a 2 shark fin. So back to the ocean, lads.
Gotta overfish some more. Let's go.
Yep. Hoping it had some time to repopulate. That's how it worked, right? Like, you just give it a day and then the sharks get back. Also, by the way, I made the hollowed armor, and the set bonus is after I hit someone, I become immune.
What?
I am immune to propaganda.
What? Wait, wait.
Well, I don't know exactly how it triggers. It says
Is it like a frame or something?
immune after striking an enemy. I think I did it. Maybe I need to use like a real melee weapon. This is technically a melee weapon. Maybe it doesn't count. I don't have a melee weapon. Let me just use this axe. A walk.
Oh,
Ah,
it allows you to dodge the next attack dealt by an enemy,
mm.
but it has a cooldown of 30 seconds. Is it?
Oh, okay. So it's not that broken. I was thinking just like if I'm just immortal, then cool, I win. Oh god, I killed that 50th werewolf, but I am a werewolf.
Uh-oh.
How could I? Oh yeah, here we go. I think I'm... We'll dodge next attack, yeah. Yeah, just went right right through him. That's cool.
Hayden, when you finish playing Terraria, you and I are gonna do a speed run. We're gonna race each other to see who can beat the Wall of Flesh first. Easy.
Okay.
I bet you could actually speed run the Wall of Flesh pretty efficiently now that you've done this much.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically just
Depends on what you consider a speed run. Like, I guess it would probably take like 5 hours at least.
yeah. I don't know. I think I might. Yeah, no, 5 hours is probably about right for like
And you
my
get
skill
to
level.
him, because I'm sure you can get to the wall of flesh pretty quickly.
Oh, you can get to the Wall of Flesh in however long it takes to mine down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I think I'd probably be ready to fight the Wall of Flesh after like 1 weekend game. Or I would at least have killed all 3 of the other bosses by that point. I think it's doable.
Yeah. I mean, you don't even necessarily need to fight all the bosses because you just, I think if you just get, you know, if you get lucky on some drops and just mine the different armors,
Oh yeah.
the bosses don't really have anything to do with.
Yeah. Oh my god, what was that noise? Cursed.
There are like no sharks though. I wonder if I like.
Into the ocean.
I wonder if I fuck something up or if like they just are rare.
They're probably rare.
But I want to kill them.
Oh, they were rare and you fucked it up.
There you go.
I guess yeah, they were already endangered and I just finished the job.
Terrible.
Eric, how do I make more sharks happen? Oh hey, never mind. All good.
Eric, do it again. Do what you just did, buddy.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks, Eric. Very cool.
Big appreciate.
Did you try to summon them? I agree with this. I don't know if I want to summon sharks if you're just gonna fucking kill them.
Alright, it's too late. You already did it.
You already did it twice. They're dead.
Yeah. It's thanks to you that we killed these sharks.
Aww. I like sharks.
Well, some people like shark fin soup more.
But Eric, here's the thing.
Really?
Now that we've killed these sharks, the rest of them are safe forever.
Are they?
Eric,
Yeah,
you should change
I
your
have-
streamer name to Shark Boy.
But then everyone would just say Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Exactly. You could just cap do this free money, free
Think-
real estate.
My Uzi might be better. Although I think it shoots. Oh, it shoots faster.
Alice Mega Shark.
It shoots about twice as fast. And just
But this one has
okay,
a
yeah.
5% crit strike chance. How much does your Uzi have?
my
It also
Uzi,
has
I got a really good roll on my Uzi.
Godly Uzi.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a couple rolls on my Mega Shark though, and see if I can get something good. 'Cause, yeah, I learned about this where you can how you do the
Reforge it.
reforging.
Yeah. What does it cost?
A lot.
Oh.
Yeah,
Awkward Mega Shark.
it's very. Oh, that's pretty good. No crit chance, but just 12% damage buff is pretty good.
That's also pretty good, yeah. And it has a knockback too against ads.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna look up how I make the skeleton.
Do you not have one already?
I had one, and then I used it.
Oh.
And then I was destroyed. Terraria Skeletron, or is it Skeletron Prime? That's the...
Skeletron.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't need
pretty
to go fight regular Skeletron.
You just need bones and iron and souls. Easy.
Is it Souls of Night?
And light.
Oh, you need both for this one. Okay, well, I gotta go, I think I have Souls of Light. No, okay, I need to go
You have-
fight people in
Do you have
both
30
places.
bones somewhere.
I think I have bones. Actually, I might have been throwing away my bones.
Yeah, you might need to go in the dungeon if you don't have any of those.
I do not. Alright, let's go grab that first, because I don't know if the dungeon mobs drop any souls, but if they do, then it would have been a waste of time to go to the other place. Oh, I have the shark gun now. What kind of shark do you think it is, Eric?
The one that you have?
Yeah.
me full screen. Let me zoom in.
Zoom and enhance.
Almost looks like a sand shark.
That's kind of what I was thinking. It's got like the kind of
It's kind of
gray, orangish type of color.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
It do the big shoot.
It do the big shoot though.
Aye, that too.
You love to see it. You love to see the bit bat boom. Gotta represent our country here. America.
Hayden, are you scatting?
Skibbity ba ba ba. That's the most you get.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome. The special present for you.
The slime at the entrance of the dungeon, like, I am the first boss.
Just doing his best, man. Can I get bones out of this? Can I turn this into bones? I don't think I can turn that into bones.
You can place it.
Do you have bones in you? Yeah, he had bones in him. I feel like if I try hard enough, I should be able to get bones out of every enemy. And just talking
Even the
realistically here.
Even the slimes?
If I put my mind to it. Oh, did he just drop? Oh, it's a yo-yo. Seems like a pretty good yo-yo, though. Ah, it's alright. I've moved beyond yo-yo, though. I've transcended.
Do you remember when you started the game with the demonic blowpipe?
Yeah. That was a really good early game yet, though.
It just sounds like a funny name for, like, a smoke pipe.
Well, it was just like a reed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what got me through the Eye of Cthulhu fight.
I did it actually, oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, well, 'cause it was like 10 damage or something, and it fired almost as fast as the Uzi. Like, it was actually a really good weapon.
Jeez.
You gotta remember your roots, man.
Yeah, where's the stool?
When I go to fight the final boss, I'm gonna bring the stool out of retirement. That stool served me so well. Oh, that's the ice biome chest.
Yeah, I don't know what the one on the left is though. Is that the hollow chest? It could be, I guess.
Maybe. Or is there one for the like sky platforms, the clouds,
Oh, maybe.
or like the harpies and
don't know.
stuff?
I don't know.
Ow. And spikes still deal a fair bit of damage.
Yeah, they still take a heart or a couple.
How many bones do I need? Do you remember?
30.
30. I'm probably close already. Yep, I have enough bones. Okay. We out of
Did you
here.
get souls? I don't think they drop souls. do
No, they didn't. I didn't assume they would, because I think they only drop from enemies in the Hollow and the Corruption.
Yeah.
Luckily, most of my map is one of those, so...
Nice. How much of the press M? How much of the map have you explored?
I've explored a good chunk of it. Like, I'm missing some voids in here, but
Yeah, that's a lot of the world.
I haven't explored much of the Corruption, because there isn't, like, a super good
There's
reason
a whole
to.
lot to see. Yeah.
Like, because it doesn't have any, like, special lore, it just has the Demonite, which, like, I'm way past that.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I could, like, go to try and get more demon altars and stuff, but I'm already kind of past titanium armor. So, even that doesn't really have much value.
The skeleton's about to follow you all the way out.
He's coming with me for this journey.
He's like, oh, this is the way home.
I wonder if he's allowed to leave the dungeon.
Maybe.
It'd be funny if he just, like, gets to the door and dies.
It'd be kind of sad.
Come on, boy. He's broken out.
Freedom!
He got to see the light of day for a millisecond. I don't know if that's better or worse than just dying in the dungeon. Because now he'll go into the afterlife knowing what he's missing.
It is better to have known love and lost it than to have not experienced it.
That's the worst way anyone has ever said that saying.
As you can guess, I don't normally say it.
What's that originally from? It's from some Shakespeare shit, right?
I don't know, man.
Like Othello or something.
Or what was the line?
It's something about,
Tis better to have loved and
better
lost than never to have loved at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no clue.
No, it's probably from some anime.
Or no, I said it. It's better to have known love and lost it than to have never known it at all or something. I don't even remember what you said.
Damn, you're cruel, Hayden.
Yeah.
From, I don't know.
There's no clue where you were going with that, and apparently it was nowhere.
Confidence at the start of that sentence.
I think it's from Nat King Cole on Google. That was the first thing that came up.
Oh, okay, okay. No, the way you go through life is just amazing.
Impressive.
Just the utter confidence.
Have confidence.
Have confidence.
Confidence indeed.
It's an important skill.
Bro, the hollow, I mean, the corruption kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Like, no good
it's
caves.
It's glowy.
It is purple, which I know some people in this chat care about, but
It's vibrant.
Hell yeah.
there's this worm. Fight me, worm. Alright, but like, for real though, nothing's coming to fight me. I need to kill stuff, come on. This place brings back good memories of the easiest boss in the game. That was while they're like fully prepared to just get booty blasted by the Eater Worlds, and it was nothing. I'm gonna go back to my house and get the fight potion. Or battle potion, whatever it's called. Because I crave violence. The house fully populated again? I think it is.
Looks like
Oh no,
it.
we're missing one still. Oh wait, no, that's his room. That useless boy.
I wonder if Jimmy could have died.
Maybe he did. I think he did.
Nah, he was.
No,
chilling.
he was fine. Okay. What am I doing? Did I put them in here or did I put them in the other chest? I put them in the other chest. Maybe. God, guys, I'm blind. Help me.
What are you looking for?
The battle potions.
Oh,
They're a
yeah,
triangle.
I'm not gonna be able to help you with that one. There's a purple triangle in the top left.
That's not a potion. That's a cloak.
Oh,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Shit, what I do
well,
with
that's
them?
my help. That's the extent of what I got.
All right, thanks. I figure freeze. Also, like, oh, they're in my inventory.
You'd love to see it.
Yeah, I got this from fighting the queen slime. I don't like it.
Filled with party girl bathwater.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
I got a jungle key.
Why is it a oh, is it... okay. I see consumable and I think that means you can drink it. No, that just means it's a usable item.
Yeah. No, it is. You can consume the party girl bathwater.
Oh, it's like throwable. Wonder if it does
Yeah,
anything if I throw it on an NPC.
Water balloons, I guess.
Let's get cursed, boys.
Let's go.
I've got my party girl bathwater and my bone wand. Let's go.
You must sit upon the bone throne, Hayden, actually.
It just makes them drip.
Ugh. Ugh.
Throw it at an enemy.
Okay.
Cover Skeletron Prime.
I don't think I want to do that. Alright, are there any enemies here now?
You know what? I probably should have asked earlier, Hayden, but why do optometrists hate you?
Oh, that was because I was trying to fight the twins today.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was clever. I liked it.
Alright.
the title didn't work out as well just because of the fact that we ended up beating it really easily.
And very
Yeah.
quickly even.
In every other stream, you had to like work so hard, and the conclusion of the episode was taking on one boss. And it looks like we're about to get 3 in one episode. 4, because we
Yeah.
got the queen slime at the start.
God.
And like I didn't get like off screen I got a little bit of extra gear. Like I got this weapon, which is pretty nice, and the Uzi.
Just those potions and the upgraded arena that probably did it.
Yeah, and on like I think also like with the twins specifically, the thing that really made it work was just the technique.
Yeah.
Because like I was
I
just
think
playing
they
it
were honing in
stupid.
on the technique on the end of the last stream. It was just.
Yeah, it was just gonna take another couple tries without the potions, or like because like the Uzi also helped a lot. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Don't die in the wall. No, I don't want to have to see if you dropped anything important. It didn't even drop anything important. Yeah, it would have taken me a couple more tries, and we were already at like 2 hours 40 minutes last time,
Yeah.
and I was getting down bad.
You're on pretty good pace so far.
Yeah, we're saying I have the stream manager tab closed. Oh yeah, hour 40. I mean, I'm just getting unlucky with the drops for the Souls of Night.
Yeah.
Make sure I'm not an idiot, Noah. Double check that Souls of Night come from corruption enemies.
Okay.
Since I haven't like gotten any drops yet, I'm worried.
I like the banding Tony took there. Like, boy.
Boy. Listen,
Yeah,
Noah is
so-
just my search engine.
Enemies in the underground corruption.
Oh, I'm not
which I
in
think
the
are-
underground corruption. I'm in the regular corruption.
Oh.
That'll do it.
All right, thanks for looking it up, Noah. Big appreciation.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, there's an underground and above ground hollow and corruption.
There's a bunch of tomes that you haven't even experimented with trying to use.
Tomes, eh?
Tomes.
That sounds like some nerd shit.
Oh, dude, there's a giant gun called the Onyx Blaster. It's just.
Is
an
it Onyx or
upgraded
Onyx?
shotgun. Onyx.
I'm not
Onyx?
looking at it. I just want to make sure you're not misreading the word onyx.
Okay, I can't misread the word. I can only mispronounce the word. First of all, thank you very much.
All
And
right.
second of all, yes, I
I
am
misread words
mispronouncing
a
the
lot.
word.
Is it spelled Onyx?
You can't misread the word. I'm mispronouncing it.
You know what? I can't say shit. I'm illiterate.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's not like they spell Onyx with the phonetic alphabet like letters.
Yeah, but it's a Pokemon.
I never got to play Pokemon
You've played Pokemon multiple times.
when I was
I've
growing
watched
up.
you.
When I was 2, I didn't play Pokemon.
I didn't either. What do you mean?
None of us did. I guess
I mean, I was
I can't speak for
I was
Bureau.
like 4 or 5 when I was playing Pokemon, but
I didn't play Pokemon until I was a fair bit older.
Yeah.
I was already a
It was in
man.
high school. Played
By then,
Pokemon
it was
on my mobile phone.
I've not
in
played
high school.
Pokemon to the ripe age of 45, so that I could truly enjoy it as a man.
I feel like it. Am I stupid? Where's the underground corruption?
Sure, 'cause don't
Oh,
you
hollow.
in like most of the way through
That underground corruption?
Shield Hayden?
How was where you were? How did that not qualify as underground corruption though?
Well, it was corruption in like the underground layer, but I think it needs to be actually the underground corruption biome.
Oh.
Which hey, there's a heart potion. I don't need those anymore though. Oh, you know what?
Oh, you
I'm gonna
You
get
just have to go
immediately
directly-
distracted.
You just have to go directly under the corruption. It's like green, right? It's like kind of like black and green.
No, I mean, I think it looks the same. It's all purpley.
Really? It looks kind of green to me in these pictures that they put.
Well, maybe I'm a fool.
Oh, okay, so it's
That's not-
purple, but it has like green accents because there's like cracks in the purple that are glowing.
Huh. I think it might be this over here.
Yeah, I know that when you
I
enter
think
hard
that's
mode,
it.
the underground corruption spawns, or there is some that spawns underground.
Yeah.
So maybe, I mean that'll work.
But I'm gonna get distracted a little bit and look around for some more of those light flowers.
Sweet.
Because now that I beat the destroyer, more should have spawned. And I want to be filled with life. Is that one of my a fool? No, that was a piece of dead wasp. So disregard my last statement. That's one of them. Oh, wasp. Don't make me sad. Leave me alone. Oh shit, my inventory's full again. I'm gonna leave this banner here. I got armor polished. Just leave me alone, wasps. Remember when the wasps were like the worst thing in my life?
Yeah. You
Beat
have
your
come
ass.
a long way.
Now
I
I
love
can.
these kinds of games where you get to like see your progress like a couple hours in.
That's kind of the neat thing about Terraria. Is like you don't feel your progress until you go back and do old content,
Yeah.
True.
because they have a good job. They do a good job of progressing the enemies as well.
The game paces really well, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason that people have been playing Terraria for a very, very long time. Just want to clean out my inventory a little bit. Leave me alone. Banners can just go. I don't need any of that. We'll not throw away the jungle key. We'll eat that.
Oh, you got a jungle key, huh?
Yeah, I got that. I think I got that while I was in the dungeon.
Neat.
I need to keep those bones. This is the armor. Immunity to broken armor. Oh, I think it's like a debuff. That's probably not too important. Oh, that plant, it wants me. Oh, I made it.
Broken armor sounds like a pretty bad debuff.
Yeah, but you know, I won't use that equipment until it becomes a problem for me personally. Oh, hey, wait. If this guy's here, then that must mean that the underground corruption is nearby. Let's see if I get lucky if I just go down. Oh, well, I found the ore I can't mine. What's this over here? You corruption? No, this is just more jungle. I think I've been led astray by that worm. Okay, I found another life crystal by accident, though. Let's go. Oh, God, inventory management makes me sad. There's too many items in this game.
Muffin
Metal
chat.
meat grinder. What boss am I on? I just beat the twins and the destroyer, and I'm doing a little grind to get the souls to try and fight the Deltron Prime. Last stream I struggled severely with the twins, but I did some off-screen grinding. Actually came back and got my honor back this time.
I was looking at the light disc. It
Light
looks
disc?
fun. It's a boomerang.
Oh,
So
that
you can
sounds
just-
cool.
You can just club enemies with it at a distance and it just bounces back into your hand, so you can just
Oh,
grab
so it
them.
probably functions. Oh, thank you for the sub. Not sub. Follow, Muffin. Got YouTube brain.
Oh, they're like Tron discs.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. I think those are called light discs in Tron, aren't they? If you want to do the gamble, you have to enter a number. And if you put exclamation points, it'll tell you how many you have. I think the minimum might be 10 to gamble. But for following, you should have gotten like 1,000 or something. And then you get another 100 about every 5 minutes of watching, I think. All right. How many souls of light have I gotten? Oh god. Oh wait, no. I only need 3 for the thing. I just need to find the stupid underground corruption. Oh, I've been turned to stone. That's why my attack wasn't happening.
Oh my god, I haven't seen a Medusa forever.
Ooh, what's all this going on?
Did the Medusa do all that? Did she turn everything in there to stone?
Maybe, or maybe she's just like, dude, the loyalty point gambling is dangerous. I think the cooldown it might only be like 30 seconds or something. I don't think I set it to be too long.
I think it's a minute right now, if I remember. Last time we changed it.
Gotta help people curb their addiction a little bit.
This is coming from the richest person in Eric's stream.
I know I am far from the richest in that stream now.
Yeah. All right, yeah. Hayden now has $0 and 0 Catboy cents.
Yeah, one of the people in the call with me, Catboy, is also a streamy boy. And he also does the
that is
Oh,
that is a way to describe me.
Well, I just kind of said something. What I even say, I didn't say anything consciously.
You know, that took me a second.
Yeah, I had accrued like 400 million points in his chat. Oh, look at this generous Catboy.
He gambled them all and lost.
Yeah, I gambled away like 400 million points and lost them all, so it was a rough time. You know, I forgot that you are an animal and gamble away all your stuff all the time, Eric, so your give all isn't actually that impressive. Not to demean your philanthropy, but...
So I'm gonna demean your philanthropy.
One of the other big thing you can do with the loyalty points is heists, which are basically the same as gambling, but you do it like as a group. And the payout rates are a little better. And has like some fun little
What is this?
little things it says.
Has been isekai.
A solar eclipse is happening. I feel like this means all of these enemies are here.
Oh god. Wait, I've never seen that.
Things have escalated quickly.
Oh, is that like the other version of like Blood Moon?
I guess.
Oh, they're vampires.
There are vampires. I mean, because there've been, as we've seen with me waiting to do bosses, there've been plenty of blood moons even in hard mode. But they're pretty tough enemies. Got a lot of health.
Game didn't like that you were feeling like you were progressing.
Yeah, no, they gotta kick me back down a little bit. God, there's so many enemies. Hey, you know, it's more gold for reforging items. So that's the biggest gold sink I have right now. I remember I kind of wish that I had paid more attention when I was doing my research, because there was something that required like a drop from a vampire. And I just kind of disregarded it because I hadn't seen a vampire yet, so I was like, well, I guess I won't do that for a while. But now I don't remember what it was.
Better make sure to keep whatever you get from the vampire.
Yeah. It might have been like an item that like specifically drops, like has a percentage drop chance from the vampire. Oh, I should not shoot myself back into the bomb I just threw.
Was it the Batwing? It only drops two things. It drops a Moonstone and it drops a broken Batwing.
Yeah, I don't remember. Maybe I needed like the broken Batwing for a potion or something.
You can use them to make wings. Only. And then the Moonstone... I think the Moonstone buffs you at nighttime or something. Oh, and if you get the Sun and Moonstone, then like you get the Celestial Stone.
Maybe it was something like that I was looking at.
And then the Celestial Stone lets you make the Celestial Shell.
Muffin, you are just on a roller coaster of emotions with these gambles. You're just going as high as the sun and then rock bottom, repeat. And, you know, honestly, I respect it.
I'm wearing pants.
What about pants? What'd you just say?
Cavern that you're above. Look on the map. It looks like a person wearing pants and running.
Wait, really?
I don't know if I agree with you.
I kind of see it
There's the
though.
head. That's the
No,
arm. No, it's
I
a
see
man
it.
running.
Oh, like these are the arms, and that's the head. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's a cavern. Not
Oh,
Like
a
this.
tree.
Oh,
Connected to
okay,
your
okay.
Blue, with the
great
blue.
hole. It's got
Okay.
pants.
That.
Wearing jeans.
I thought you were talking about the
looks-
tree thing.
No.
Looks like he's about to dab.
It's that cavern, bro.
Your anger's will feel the chat. Well, I thank you for that. Free advertising.
I like how Muffins has just been popping off since you told them they can gamble.
Absolutely zero chill, but that's all right. Also, I think I finally have found the underground corruption, so I can get souls of night.
He did it. He did the thing.
Oh my god.
Listen, you can only gamble what you have, and unless you've gotten there that fast, which
He has.
good
that.
lord you have, you
He
animal.
rolled 100. He rolled
Muffins
100 on gamble 50,000.
Oh,
Like 20 minutes is gonna be richer than I am, and
He's
then be like,
already
all right.
second. He's
I'm gonna
already
head out.
second.
Oh my god, are you kidding?
respect. A man after my own heart.
Wow, second's not very high, is it?
Well, yeah, my chatbot has been very unkind to most of the people here.
Oh no.
Oh, pain. Well, you know, you can't win them all. You can't win them all.
You gotta lose some to win some.
But see, that's the power of the heist, is that I think they're a 75% win rate. So, but you can't get the high roll of getting like the ×5 from the rolling 100. So it's, you know, there's benefits to both. I think the heist might be on a slightly longer cooldown as well.
Yeah, if you like this, just wait until you get to go to Las
I'm
Vegas.
not even in first.
It's fun.
Oh, Ben,
I'm trying to
no.
hold on to second.
Ben, you had such a fall from grace. Like, both chats, you were so dominant for a while. And now,
Oh,
now
okay.
here
So
we
in
are.
Eric's chat,
I'm
for a
going
long
back.
time, I was basically in constant competition with Amy. And then basically, I had
these
one
little
really
freaks
bad
are still
day that
here.
I just kind of never recovered from.
Yeah,
Whereas
dude,
Amy
you had
became
such a
ascendant,
bad day.
and you surpassed God. And then in this one, I was ahead. I was in first place, and then I just gambled all and lost. So yeah.
Yeah, I guess, like, the clips, it's basically like all of the, like, classic movie monsters are spawning.
Was that a swamp thing?
Yeah, Swamp Thing, Thing from the Deep, there's the vampires. These guys are like Igor. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a Frankenstein. Or I guess Frankenstein's monster. Ugh. Okay, there he is. Oh, see, he's labeled as Frankenstein. I was proven correct.
That's really funny. You and Muffin love the same number.
Eric, you getting the bad RNG out of the way for Muffin?
He's giving Eric
Hey,
money.
Muffin, you know, he paid back the loan with interest. Eric gave him the stimmy that got him here.
What is that? The possessed? It was just walking on the wall. That's
Oh, is that supposed to be like,
I can't heist.
the
Like
ring.
fucking-
Strange.
paranormal activity or some shit?
Maybe.
A ring, whatever it is. Maybe it's just supposed to be like the general ghost thing. Izor! Get it? Because Igor from, yeah, you know, you get it.
No.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Inside jokes aren't nice.
I never learned to read.
I don't think you need to be able to read to get a joke. You don't get RoboCat Boys points. They're RoboCat Boys. Also, Pain, Muffin.
Can he
It
just
feels
have
bad.
RoboCatboy give away the money to his own account?
I mean, yeah, you're the one who could do that. You can sign in as RoboCat Boy. Yes, Eric, boost my view count. I think my sister was saying that she was gonna try and watch on her way home from work today.
On the drive home.
Hey,
She's gonna
yeah,
watch
yeah,
the stream.
she's in chat. So hello. Don't crash your car.
Yeah, look at the street, please.
I actually usually watch his
Alright, I forgot we've been isekai'd.
Yeah. I need to do a better job at. Hey, don't be in chat, Katie.
Oh my
This
god.
only works if you don't use your phone while you're driving.
Do a drift!
No, don't drift.
Drift!
Although if you do, make it a good one.
Do a barrel.
Do barrel roll.
No barrel roll.
I've never played any Star Fox. I haven't played like much classic Nintendo.
I played the... I think, yeah, I played Star Fox 64 on the Wii Virtual Console, actually. It was
Do an
actually a lot of
aileron
fun.
roll. Get out of here, Muffin. It's a barrel roll and you know it.
I played the ending to Melee where you get to fly around in Fox's ship and shoot the credits.
Fun.
Close enough.
Yeah, like I played a little bit of Melee and original Smash Bros. I don't know, like really I just didn't. I mean, I played a little bit of the original Mario parties. Like I've never actually played like a full Mario game or anything.
What about the Zelda games on GameCube? Did you ever play Wind Waker?
No, never had a GameCube.
Oh.
I had a N64 for a while, and then after that, the DS was the next Nintendo console I got. And then after I got the DS, I got a Game Boy SP. So I played a couple older Pokemons. But I feel like I almost don't count like Pokemon as like a Nintendo game so much as it's a Pokemon game. I feel like they're enough of their own thing. I didn't think that. Oh, I think yeah, 'cause I changed my the ice thing because I wondered why they have a failure to launch option when it never happens. But I found out there's a setting to specify how many people you need for the ice to go off, and I set it to like 2 or 3. But yeah, so Ben just got hit by a car and didn't get isekai'd.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah, Chuck-kun was not kind to you. Oh no, Muffin. You had such a high and now you're just descending. You're still in 3rd place though, so you're still doing pretty good. I'm gonna die because I'm looking at chat. I'm still not a pro enough streamer to be able to read chat effectively. And not get my
Are you fighting
shit
another
rocked.
goblin army?
No, this
he's
was there's
fighting
an eclipse.
vampires and-
It's like a Blood Moon type of thing, but it's like classic movie monsters. Which is fun. And hey, you know, pad the runtime a little bit. But after this is done, I am gonna probably maybe try and prepare a couple potions during the day. But then it'll be time to try and fight Skeletron. You do have a little bit of a problem, Muffin, but we love you anyway. Oh god, I don't like when it scuttles on the wall. It's very upsetting.
That is truly disturbing.
You hate to see it. You know, I'll take... I'll-
Why does it sound like you're just beating up on Germans?
well, you know... Punching Nazis, it's what we do here.
Okay, first of all, not all Germans are.
But any German that you're going to be punching, there must be a good reason for it, so... Alright, get out of my house. I'm getting my booty blasted. I'll take this over the clowns any day, though.
True. The clown is the worst.
Dude, the clown's bad.
Yeah.
He's
Second
like the
only
worst.
to Queen Bee.
Yeah, Queen Bee, hardest boss in the game.
Are we on the upswing 8-ball?
It's a time to recover.
Oh god, I never liked that answer.
Yes.
That's never a good answer.
Yeah, you don't want the thing you're asking for advice to pass
No,
the buck to you.
don't
Oh,
do it.
did it? Oh, he killed something. I
my
thought
God.
that one of my guys got killed. Ooh, Catboy!
Eric, the fat roll. Oh no, he's going 50.
Catboy actually has money in my chat? What?
Oh,
Impossible. Oh. Like, you know what you gotta do? You gotta pay back your interest to Muffin now. See, because if you guys both keep doing, like, huge gambles, you know, odds are you're gonna end up making a profit between each other. If you keep, you know, kind of passing it back and forth, you can game the system. Until one of you betrays the other. You know, I will say, Muffin has less of a problem than Purple Shirt. Because Muffin will not stop gambling because they're an animal. But at least they're not gambling all. Except Pete.
except he-
Yeah, but our Catboy and Sweet Swag here are demonstrating one of the other things you can do with the currency, which is dueling.
fighting each other, yeah.
It's basically a gamble between two people. Ooh, so many enemies.
God damn it.
Did you lose?
Yeah,
No, you
probably.
just can't type. Come on, man.
Let's go. The
Rise and fall of Muffin just happened all on the same day, huh?
Yeah.
Did he lose it all again? I just gave him 100k.
Oh, I died. I was looking at chat.
Oops. Wow. From second place all the way down to 10th.
Again,
From-
oh my gosh.
A steak. I'll have to pick that up when I have inventory space. Oh, I got a team. Okay. I survived a, well, I guess I didn't actually survive it, but I finished
Jimmy.
an eclipse. Gib Stibby. I guess I can give you guys Stimmy. Let me get into my house and be safe.
You just pick up 24 gold? Is that what that said?
Yeah, it's because I died and dropped it. It wasn't like loot
There's
from
a
an
snake
enemy.
on the floor.
Alright, how do I do this? It's give exclamation, give all. Maybe? Or give at all? How do you do this, Eric?
Poggies. Oh my god.
Poggies. That's the worst.
Catboy,
That is-
how I give Stimmy? Oh, I have to do it in the Streamlabs window. Loyalty. Add points to all viewers. Let's see. How much are you guys at right now? Let's make this useful.
They have like 0.
I'll give this is a hefty Stimmy. Use it well.
I can't wait for it to be 2 points.
No, it is an actual hefty Stimmy, assuming it worked. It should be 10k.
Oh my god, that's pretty good.
Dang.
That's good
a lot.
Stimmy. Yes, I want it to be enough that it would actually mean something to y'all.
Eric is just gonna
Hey,
gamble
my
it all
rent is-
instantly.
Oh!
Roll the one. I wonder if I can set like on a 1 you crit fail and like it takes extra money from you.
Not
It
someone
just
rolling
bans
a
you for 10
one and
seconds.
someone rolling a
What times you're out?
You get shot.
No, but see, that's a good thing for the people who are gambling and getting ones. They need to be timed out. Let's go, Muffin.
Muffin.
The return.
No.
Oh, IMA feels bad.
It's okay.
Eric, I'm taking your bending away.
For good.
Fucking I've so lost track of what I'm doing with my life right now. We're gonna make a couple potions is what I wanted to do. At least make. I got thorns.
So many
Yes, swiftness
37s.
potion.
Dude, your bot is broken. It keeps on re-rolling.
Hey, you know, random has clusters.
I always wonder how they make random in these programs. Because you can't actually code random. Like it's always tied.
Yeah,
to some value.
RNG is, I think, a really hard thing to actually make like good.
Yeah, like I've heard that like if you run it through complicated formulas that like are related to like the variables that you tie in are like related to the time of day. That's one way to simulate pseudo random. Another
Yeah,
way
that makes
that's pretty
sense.
common is surprisingly it has something to do with like the decay rate of like of
Like radioactive elements.
yeah, like that's how you could simulate randomness, true randomness or something like that.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot. It is like based around time, because then it's going to be different at least at every time of the day.
Yeah.
There's going to be some level of true randomness there. Where did I put the bones? I've misplaced my bones.
Why do you say it like that?
Because it's what's happened.
I'm gonna fight you.
Everyone help me find my bones.
I hate this so
Did you throw
much.
them away?
I don't think I did. But oh, I put them in here because they count as a ranged weapon. I had a lot of bones. I didn't need to go get bones.
Nice.
Shit.
400 is a good number.
Did I need iron? I think I don't have any iron on me. Yeah, you got. If you do a big gamble and you win, you got to go a little bit chilled out for the next one. Like you can't just go all in every time. Then you have no money ever. All right, what time? Do I have time to do?
You have
Skeletron
to
fight?
put a value, Muffin. You have to put heist followed by a number.
Yeah, do an amount just like the gamble. I've probably got enough time to do a Skeletron fight. If not, then pain.
Pain and suffering. You're gonna kill
Alright.
everyone in your house again.
Well, no, probably not. It's not quite like the also I don't need the Gamer Girl bathwater on my hotbar.
Oh my god, he comes in flying.
He comes in.
Oh,
this
those aren't
bitch
arms,
again.
those are legs. He's got a full body now. Are they legs? They kind of look like legs.
I think they're supposed to be arms, but you know, whatever. Same thing, more or less.
It's funnier if he's a dancing skeleton.
No, just ambitious, Muffin.
Now, I did not look up any strategy for this guy.
Honestly,
I'm assuming that I probably want to like take out the hands. Well, I mean, like I assume I want to take out the hands before I go to like the second phase or something.
Not the hands respawn though. In the last boss, I thought the hands respawn after a long time.
Oh, they
In the last
did. You're right about that. So, yeah, I don't know.
You just go all in on the face.
Are you fucking kidding?
Yeah, maybe I do just go all in on the face and just try and just rush the boss down.
Just like Hearthstone, all face.
Me go face.
Ah, shit.
Also, you've only taken 2 damage, so I think you're pacing okay.
I'm doing all right. One of the big things I did is I reforged all of my like equipment to have bonus defense. Like my equipment gives me like an extra 16 defense,
Yeah.
which
I
is
feel like
pretty huge.
The heart lamp seems really good too, because your regeneration speed is pretty high.
Yeah, the
Why
heart
do I
lamp's
always
good.
get folded on the heist?
Oh
It's so
no,
safe.
Ben, did it get you again?
It's so safe.
Game, please,
How could
calm
this
down.
happen?
Game, why you lag? I know that
There-
Skeletron is a lot, but come on.
There's worse things to have bad luck on, Ben, like Hearthstone back opening.
You know what? I'm gonna say, Noah, opening Roscon Rumble doesn't count as luck. That's just a mistake.
Look, getting a golden Murabi is probably the worst that's ever happened. But then again, I did get golden Jiraxis, and I have
Value.
my luck is better than I am selling it.
Like all of the luck that I have in game stuff all goes into my luck in Heroes, in Fire Emblem Heroes.
Yeah. Billy is by far the luckiest person I've ever met because
Billy has some
anything
crazy
that
luck.
involves opening stuff. Yeah, he just always gets whatever the best thing is you can get.
I think he's even been quite successful in Heroes.
Yeah, I think that's why he likes Destiny so much and those kinds of games where it's like you find new guns and stuff, because like everybody else who plays those games is like, you know, it's just after a while I'm not getting good stuff, it's not that fun. And then for him, it's just like every drop that he's getting is the best gun, the second, third, and fifth best gun in the game.
Destiny's honestly pretty, like, you get, as far as the items that you can get randomly, it gives stuff out pretty well. Like, I won't say that Destiny doesn't have its issues, but...
Yeah. Or like when we've played Warhammer together, and then he had his unit, which is pretty, it's a cool unit.
God, I've used like 2,000 bullets in this fight.
Yeah, he had this unit that's called the Dreadnought, which is like this mechanical suit for somebody who died, and then they can continue to like fight in this suit. And that thing that he had killed 2 of my Imperial Knights, which are like the toughest units in the game. He's got some pretty good luck.
He's just high rolling.
He high rolled it, dude. It was pretty sweet.
Damn.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost there. We've almost beat the last mechanical boss, which means next stream I can start preparing for Plantera. As long as I don't choke this. The only worry right now is if the sun comes up. Because I started it a little bit late. And I'm kind of scared that that's going to happen. It's looking a little bit lighter out. Come on, die, skeleton. Yes!
Damn.
He might have been leaving as I killed him. Like, no joke.
Oh my god. You did it, let's go. Wait, so,
Let's go, boys!
by Plantera.
What? Did you say go fight Plantera?
Yeah.
A goblin army is approaching! Shit!
Oh my god, they finally came. I'm just kidding. Can
This
you
is-
imagine? This is the first time that they fight. They're like, oh, there's the Goblin Army.
It is funny, I feel like the time between when I like had the first trigger for the goblin army and the first one showing up has been like the same gap as the random ones. Alright, I'll go ahead and, you know what? A little cool down after fighting the boss. Although, what? Did I get any cool items? Got the Soul of Fright.
You should have gotten something to open to fight Plantera, right? Or is that what the Jungle Key does?
No, Plantera, just once you beat the mechanical bosses, it just spawns. Like, it's like a little plant bud that spawns somewhere in the underground. So I'll have to go find it and build an arena around it.
That's funny.
I got
but it's just stationary,
helper.
right? It doesn't. It can't walk or anything, or did you say it has legs, right?
So yeah, it's like a little bud. If I'm remembering from when I looked this up a while ago, it's like a little bud, and then you can like build your arena around it, and then you break it like the beehive, and then it spawns and it runs around and does other stuff. What do you want, Catboy? What do you want from me? God, I'm gonna die looking at chat again. You can't, Catboy, call me out, Catboy, and then not respond. Raise max heist price. Oh, God, have we hit that point?
No, not even. Come on.
Let me, what the hell is this thing?
200,000. There's no way Eric has 200,000.
Only if my NPCs die because of this, I blame you. But let me see if I can change it.
Oh, they're definitely gonna die. The ghost flew into your
Eric,
house.
I'm gonna tell you, I think it's high enough. I think it's plenty high. It's at 999 million. Maybe he was on like a cooldown or something? Or does he not have 50,000? Did he lose too much monies?
He has 39,000. So.
That would do it.
Oh, he has 300.
Oh, no, yeah, so he should be able to. Yeah, no, I mean, like, the highest amount is set at hundreds of millions, so... Here, I'll, let my NPCs fend for themselves for another minute here. I'll double check it. See if I was looking at the wrong thing for a second.
You can pause.
Nah, that's for chumps. Minimum entry is 3, max amount. Yeah, no, it should be a lot. Here, I'll change it to a
Alright,
different,
I'll
really,
take
really
that.
big number. Yeah, high setting saved. Unless it's different in the there's a different set of options in
You
the
got another
commands.
100. Oh my god. 2 100s.
Bro, deadass.
Did I say?
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
yeah, no, if it's not letting you, then it's just the bot being stupid, because it should be plenty high enough.
Muffins is kind of good at this.
Wait, what happened? Oh, he got another hunt. That's disgusting. I was looking at Streamlabs.
Muffins back to number 2. A story of redemption.
Dude, Muffin knows what's up.
God.
Muffin's out here counting
Why
cards.
can't I have anything?
I'm gonna
Why must the universe take from me so?
have to have the pit boss have a conversation with Muffin in the back room.
Give it back, Eric.
Oh, I beat the Goblin Army. Yeah,
I
God,
demand that you give
inventory's
back my
full
luck.
again. These harpoons. What do they do? Oh,
Godly
that
harpoon.
sucks. I hate that.
Oh my god.
I don't want
Can
to
you-
throw it away though. I'm gonna sell it.
Is it like a chain at least? Like, can you?
No,
Make
it
sure.
just hit the ground and came back.
Fuck.
Oh,
No.
That's a
you
cool
really just
bow.
threw away a star for a sunflower.
Yeah, the sunflower is more useful. I need the sunflower for potions, and they're hard to get.
I guess a star is a star. And
The
a sun
stars
is a
literally fall from the sky. Oh, anyway, I think that's where we're gonna call the stream for today. Incredibly successful compared to last stream. We beat all 3 mechanical bosses. The next stream we're gonna be able to go into the jungle, go look for some more health plants, and try and fight
Are you
Plantera.
fucking kidding me?
I didn't think that the grinding I did off stream last time was going to be this successful, but I'm happy it was, because it was fun to have this be the opposite of last stream and not just get folded back to back.
Damn it! Why can't I win at gambles anymore?
I'm sorry.
I used to be so good at this.
What's the Thursday stream? Not 100% decided, but it's either going to be more of the Halo 3 Lasso run through or some Fantasy Strike. I'm kind of torn because I am wanting to play some more Fantasy Strike. So I'm kind of leaning that way. But, you know, if the desire for Halo strikes me, then we may do that. Oh god, you're getting threatened.
I have gone up 800,000 in this stream, and you have gone up like 50,000. I think I'm okay.
That's what you think.
Your
That's what you
progress is
think.
Amazing, but
All right, let me go ahead and see if we've got any of the homies streaming that we can do some raiding
I will
on.
jump off the call for now.
Basically,
So
streaming.
I'll catch you guys
Yeah, I
later.
know.
I will jump
I feel like it's not even appropriate for me to try. And
raid Macy
Raid Macy.
stream with 6 people.
Here we go. We got Jay Hot Laps is streaming. Let's see if I can get this raid going for this bad boy. But yeah, Muffin, thanks for hanging out. If you enjoyed your time here, you can go check out on my channel page. I have the schedule, but it's Tuesdays and Thursdays at 2:30, Fridays at 1, and Sundays at 2. We have fun. Most of the time, we got the homies in the chat. We're just hanging out. Let's see if we can get this J Hot Labs raid going. I'll go ahead and hop over to the end screen. Let the tunes play for a minute while the raid gets going. Thanks for hanging out, and farewell.